I'm going to start Arian. I'm going to start the light from the top. And we're going to put it on the camera here. Yeah, it's already on. There. So what? So I'm having a black screen here, which is annoying. Why is it black? So let's actually restart the app. Oh. So I can see the camera here, which makes me think it's just needs a restart. It's because I didn't close the app, so it's been up for days. So there, just a little restart. There you have the main camera. So if you're tired, move. That's the thing I'm thinking. And this is moving, not just sitting still. So where is it that is this one? So, oh right, I get it. So this is so when I tighten this, I can't get it up without using pliers. So there. One of the rotations here is actually, let's see here. So there. Yeah. So the phone will have to go on the side for a second. That probably clicked something on the keyboard. Yeah. You can see watch this instead of my roof or something. So the problem is that since these are screwed in place, there. I think I got it. There. So now it should be stable enough here. So charging cable. I need to open the window. It's windy outside though, that's the problem, that's why I didn't do it. So this one is horrible. I have a strong one of these, like a ball of thingies that I can tighten more, and this one slips now. That's why I have to tighten it so much that I can't really. So somewhere here, and tighten. We'll see. So I click in a few times on this and you get the correct focus. And that's my cute blue. So here we have all the screws and things. This is the mouse pad. Then we have the screen and the whole computer. And this works. We started it on the desk. Yeah, I think there might be a new mark. No, it's just that I tried to, because there was one mark and I don't see anything else, so it's not new. So let's lift this a bit carefully. Yeah, one computer minus network board. And
Dickie Ryan Pratama says hi. Could we play King of the Hill together sometime?
Maybe. So, I've heard people complaining about people asking for that on stream, only to have scripts that run it automatically. And throwing everybody out. So we can try it and see if it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, so this on the keyboard, we'll see what happens. The thing is that I know it works, so then it's worth putting time into this. At least a bit of time, you know? And I'm thinking we could make like a box or something for it. I don't know if wood is the best material, but there used to be like a plastic box here, you know? This is the network card, so it's attached.
John Rosemary says,
Hi,
hello.
John.
Minimal laptop.
Yeah, it's a minimal laptop,
Hey,
and I even
translated
sold the
from
keyboard
Spanish.
off. So I'm thinking this can be like on top of a wooden box or something, right? And now I cleaned this bit. This is where the battery goes, that's why it's black and nice. So it's supposed to go like this. And all the parts, we'll have to like unplug everything again and put it back with things through here, because you know it's connecting like this. So even this needs to be removed again. Do we put new paste and everything here? So this is just to protect, since this is just laying on top. Because we didn't have enough cooling and this thing got hot, so that was just stuff I have laying around, you know. So first of all, we have a speaker here connected. Two speakers connected here. Let's disconnect them again. And the screen connection. This is the keyboard connection, and this is the tiny mouse thing in the keyboard. So we'll have to disconnect all of these things to get it through the part of, like, the base of the what used to be the laptop. So this is the lights, like on light and stuff. So definitely a hard drive one too. And these were in the lid. So we'll have to untangle it. So this is more like I'm moving now. That means I'm less tired. So this will disconnect there. And the lights worked fine when we tested it on the desk. Here's the CMOS battery. Let's see if we can keep that in, because it's a mess to have to go into BIOS These are the cards. There were also nothing to screw these to, so I just put a pile of tape here before, which is not like optimal, right? And all of these will just attach to this. This is really like a big cooler like this. That's what this is. That's what we'll use it for. And it's metal. As you can hear, it's... I thought it was plastic first, but it's, you can't bend the thing. It's really sturdy. I think we could assemble it with these attached, but I think it's easier to just remove them. Here's the Bluetooth. It's so tiny. It's just attached like this. Yeah, the hard drive is already still in the box because it's loose, like the DVD. So then we have a few things we didn't attach. These are actually the Wi-Fi antennas. So let's put them on the screwdrivers. And here is the power plug. So let's actually also see if we can detach this. If I can remember this one out. Is that it? So it's very simple when you're doing it the other way around and connecting it. So I need better vision. Connecting the microscope, let's see. Putting the charger for the hair cutting thing somewhere else. So now we have a microscope too. So let's see if we can go to this image. And let's look at this connector. There. A bit up, right? So let's focus this. And I need to see this. For me, it's this tiny on my tiniest screen. So let's put it over there. Yeah, right. On the sides here, this black thing here goes up. So I think I need to push it with not a lot of force there, just to remember that it's going up. And then I think this one is just loose. And it kind of looks dirty. So let's actually... I'm actually getting some bit. I had another brush. So, paintbrush. This is kind of too big for this too, right? Ah, whatever. Could get some better stuff there too. I think it's good enough anyway. So screen loose from it all. We also have a keyboard and mouse and all the stuff that we used. So we need to loosen these screws a bit, like all the way. So I did put one of the screwdrivers in this thing. There. missed opportunity when I opened the box. So
Cypher Enigma says,
Oh /
hi, welcome in. So I realized I was too tired to do the hard box in the pod, so I just switched. I first day after vacation, you know, and didn't get a lot of sleep. So we're fixing this instead. We just put new paste on here, so let's be a bit careful with this.
Lamau saw some casual hardware repair, D.
Yeah. Or not repair, actually.
Love that energy.
Rebuild. I need a screwdriver to get this one up, I think. So I'm thinking this was a broken, like the plastic was broken of this one. And it's also kind of old. But the screen is okay over here. There's just like one big line here. It's not really that bad. I don't think I knew it even before I looked this closely. Oh, and I put this in the dishwasher. It was so dirty. Both my kids had this when they were tiny, like real tiny. So we're just putting stuff, using this as cooling since it's metal. It looks like plastic, it feels like plastic, but it's metal. So this one, among others, got a bit too hot to just have it like this. So that's why I had this, and I just put it like this with the paper under so it wouldn't fall over. So we're going to have to put the fan over here. That's why we are detaching it. So this goes up.
Thiebelkacker says, Fix it. GM.
Hi.
Translated from Vietnamese.
So I was too tired for the box I started, so I switched. Let's see here. If there are anything we need to get through to the other side. Right, so here we have the holes.
Cypher Enigma, what are you
these.
doing up so early?
Oh, it's early. Yeah, of course it's early. Yeah, this one, we need to remove this one too. Oh, let me remove the robot arm controls. We don't need those there.
Cypher Enigma says,
Thiebelkacker fam, I'm est and wake up at 5 a.m. Right back at you, Lamau.
So it's that early? It's 5? Oh my god, people. Yes, so now I think it's actually in place. We need the CMOS battery up there. So we should have everything. If we just put the fan back now. I'm thinking about the paste, if I should do something about it. Like...
Thiebelkacker says, No, it's 9:30 something right now on the ESD. Cypher Enigma, ooh lol, I didn't know. Fix it, what are you fixing now?
Yeah,
Cypher
yeah, so
Enigma
I'm
says,
fixing a laptop.
D.
So I started this a bit ago and just pulled everything apart. I didn't know if it worked, the plastic was kind of broken. And it was so dirty, this one. It was like, I think you can see like discoloration a bit. This has been in the dishwasher now. And we need it for cooling still. This will also help it attach. So there. This side is kind of attached by that now.
I'm making my
Yeah.
third cup of coffee.
I would need some coffee if I drank coffee.
Feeble
No,
Cacker
just the
says,
metal bit. Just
the
the metal
dishwasher.
bit.
With the chips on there.
Just the metal. There are also these. We could put the VGA screws in here also later to get it like to stay in here. But if we just put this back, it would. But as you can see, the paste here has been like squished out. And I'm thinking, since it's like nothing left, I should probably do something. It's new, you know, but still, let's just get something to. We could do it with. Let's see. Here's a flat thingy. So if we look at the microscope again, let's see here. This is like not a lot left in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just get some of this on the side here. Is it actually a bit dry now? Oh, this is a tiny one. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's on this side. Okay, so the ship itself is over here. This is the processor. So you can see it's not like liquid anymore. Yeah, I think I'll put some new on there. That's too bad that I. It's because we started probably right. I have it right here somewhere. Top drawer. Yeah. Getting some more of this. So there's already almost new. Should I just wipe this off? That would feel so bad. Let's just put some new. I don't think we need so very much. But this is much more liquid. As you can see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's just. This is not how you're supposed to do it, okay? Also, I'm thinking this might be a bit old, but I think it's okay. I'm sure it's okay. So, the other chip, I'm assuming the GPU is, well, I'm kind of certain. So, I'm just. Let's actually look with this once more. I have a preview up on one screen so I can just see. Yeah, that will be okay. Could put it more towards the middle there, but
Dev Sutar says hello, ma'am, waving hand.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome back. So this is much more when I'm like falling asleep, you know. It's not smart to do something where you're stationary just thinking. Moving a bit like this, getting stuff, some screws, everything. Yeah, so this side, I don't care how much is there. It's new one, a bit of new on there, that side. So we can just touch this. So this one needs to be angled, right? You can't see a thing, of course. So, let's get this out of the way again. So here, this one needs to be angled underneath the other metal there. I actually tried to break this because I kind of thought it was plastic. It feels like plastic. It's not warm or cold, you know, like that. But when you do a bit more, you notice it's actually metal. So it's a kind of funny feeling. It's like in between. Let's just tighten these again. So, and I might have over tightened them last time because yeah, it wasn't like there was a lot of space in between. Maybe it's not supposed to be, but yeah, you know. Let's just tighten them. It's not supposed to be a lot of space in there between the processor and the cooler. So I think I will actually try the bigger screwdriver. I think it actually fits better. Yeah, this is the right size. And to you it looks like nothing, right? Hiding the screwdriver. So we need to attach the fan here, there. So now we could start this and it would have fan. Though this screw went into, let's see, a hole here. I'll be using microscope for a bit here. We could use like a mixed one. So let's see here. This one here. This one is supposed to be attached. So this is the, let's see if I can, this is holding down the GPU cooling. And there used to be one on the other side here, which is no more. So the other side, somewhere here. There it is. So that one used to be attached to this hole there. So there's nothing here. But hopefully this is enough. That would be the main screw. I tried to get this, you know, I tried to remove the board with this attached because I didn't want to unscrew it, and I was thinking I would throw this bit away, but I couldn't. It didn't work. Too much metal there. Yeah, so let's actually attach the VGA screws because they will hold this more attached, as you can see here. These screws here going through the metal to the motherboard of it. Yeah, so now it's attached there. So we could actually, like, it's still loose in most places. On this side it's only this plastic here keeping it where it's at. I'm thinking 2 Wi-Fi. Why? I don't know. But let's attach these. Anyone has any clue why this one has 2 Wi-Fis? I guess it's a business laptop from long ago. I think it said 2014. I don't know, on the processor. I'm sure it's in the video. So now we can actually screw down these. We couldn't before, they were just in the air. This is one of the reasons I'm putting this back. But since I didn't intend to do this, we'll have to find the screw. I would have ordered them if I thought I'd ever use them again, you know? So one of the tiny ones, maybe. Yeah, this seems to work with that at least. So there, so now this is attached without flying up. And we have the connectors here for the Wi-Fi antennas, and here too. There and there. I'm thinking, should I remove the microscope? Well, probably. If I do that, I will use it in 2 seconds, right? What do you think? So, yeah, my hair looks like it's purple, actually. Hehe. Like that. So, how was your concert yesterday, The Black Hacker, how was your concert? Hope you had a great time. So let's see here.
It was everything.
Yeah, nice. So what do you think we should attach next? We have both memory modules already attached. There's one underneath here. So here on the side that we couldn't really attach before, we have a Wi-Fi. This is the actual RJ45, the physical network, and a USB. Kind of little on the side here, on a tiny little board attached like this. So there. And now we can screw this to place. Before it was just hanging. Another reason to use this bit again, right? So maybe something like this one. I think that's for the external. Oh, that was
I'm literally just learning here. Never built a computer before.
Oh, yeah. So people usually don't pull their laptops apart, so I don't think you're alone on that. Yeah, so this one was too long. It didn't get screwed in, but the other one was too thin, so it didn't, like, it just fell into the hole. So now to find one like this width but shorter. So let's actually microscope it again, just because I just removed the microscope. So what do we really have in here? Here is actually one. Let's see. That one maybe? So let's see. Is this the right one? We'll see. We'll see. I think kind of like the... No. So the problem might be that this might have been attached through the case. That would make the screws too long. The ones we have too long. I think this is the same as the one we tried. Let's just see, there's nothing in this hole, right? No. So the only thing to think about is, like, don't put anything real static like a vacuum cleaner on the motherboard. That's kind of like the only thing. Otherwise you won't really break it. And of course I think I've done that too, so yeah, maybe nothing here. Maybe we have something in this tiny box. That's in the screwdriver thingy. I put some screws I don't need here. Let's see. They're too wide. These are like plastic screws. Nah. We don't really need one here. Oh, there's a loose one here too. Yeah, let's put it in the box. So it's kind of nice screwdriver box here with this tiny holder there. Yeah, so this will fall out. We have one over here too, and this is I'm thinking on the other side this will they be attached somehow? Well, let's put one of the two long ones. We can cut these off till they become shorter if we want to, but we may want to put something in between here later. So now at least it won't. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not going further in. We have like maybe 2 millimeters here. It's a bit loose, but anyway, it won't fall off, you know. So we'll have to get something better. And this one I think is too short. Yeah, it doesn't even reach where it's... We don't need one there anyway. So that's the only thing I'm thinking on this side, though we could put this in here, but we don't have anywhere to attach it. So that's the CD. It's that simple. It's a SATA connector. So this will just almost fall out. Only the screw will have it. I will leave it out. Yeah, so there's like some plastic on the sides there that's trying to keep it in place. Yeah, and if I lift it, it pops out. So the plastic like this on both sides. So there need to be something on top here before we can put that in. And it's kind of the same thing with a hard drive here. I don't think there's any screws or anything. It's just attached like this, and then it's loose. Right, let's. So it's kind of loose, so we can't really plug it in until we're more done. This is the docking connector for the computer. This is the battery connector. And here's just a fan that was much dirtier before. So now we actually have a
Cypher
laptop,
Enigma
right?
says,
OEM fun time.
Yeah. So this one might have been like this or something. Well, right. What else do we have? We have the tiny Bluetooth. It's so tiny. So it's supposed to go in here, there, and then we can attach that with the screw now when we have something. Let's see, what kind of screw might this be? One of the short, like shiny ones. Let's see. There. So we have the Bluetooth is more firmly attached. So some parts we won't be able to put there, you know. But we have these two are like done. We only not yet, you know. Then we have this. I think this is the camera. The camera and the lid of the computer. It was just behind the screen like this. So let's attach this cable and let's start the computer again, you know. This will be harder to attach now than it was when it was just open. Alright, so this cable, the direction of this, I had like in my memory from when I disassembled it. Let's look at the connector in the microscope. So it's the white one over here. So it's not symmetrical. Here is the other side. Yeah, so we can't put it wrong. It goes only one way. That's nice. Smart of them. There. Then let's... So this is kind of flat and odd shaped, you know, because it's been in the bending here of it, of the lid. So that's why we have this shape, and it's been like this. And there was a tiny plastic bit here to make these nicer shine the LEDs. So we'll see what we'll do with this. Maybe we'll... So these were also in this metal before. I've just removed it because it was very sticky and gooey. But we'll probably do something like that to get more flexible cable with this too, because it's kind of like not going where I want. It's going where it wants. So all of these things we attach here will make it more stable. But it's really thin, you know? It's not very big. And I'm thinking if we have this like on top here, or if this is the top, maybe? It could be like a CD. Put this in by the bed and watch videos instead of on the phone. Or we will make it a server or something. We'll see what we'll do. Yeah, we'll have to try the camera when we start it too. So I'm putting all of these things like in the battery compartment there. Yeah, what else is there? The keyboard. We have the speakers. Right, so the speakers I can like see with my eyes that it's not symmetrical. So this direction. And this is a good part with this. I think we have like locations for these to be, right? So they have kind of like specific plastics that are kind of obvious where they fit. So this fits exactly here, and I think this one goes like here, there. So there are the speakers. I was thinking of making something totally new for these, but so there are these holders on different places where you can try and put these, but let's just leave them for now. We can also screw them in place. Then we have the
I just stood up
keyboard.
Jellyfin last night for fun.
So I'm very curious what that is now. I don't know what it is. I'll have to Google. Free software media system. Oh, nice, nice. So we used to have, through the years, you know, we built several things. I made I had a recorder card, you know, the analog video from the TV stuff into the computer on a micro ITX board, this big motherboard kind of thing. And I have made a firewall with another one that had more network. So we used that for a few years as firewall. Then it got overheated, I think. So the problem with this keyboard thing is that there's no connector. It's not this hole here that you might think, but it's just going straight up here like this. And it's like not a set position for it. So last time I just tested the power button until it worked, and then I clamped this with something. I saw it just now. So I'll just take from my light here. So the light is kind of falling now. So just put something here. Because it used to be pulled
Just a
down
home
by
media
this
server.
being put
I
on
think
the
I'm
hard
going
drive.
to rehome it into a VM on my Proxmox and give it some more storage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the problem now, before we had all like a local copy on the only hard drive of a movie. Now we're just streaming everything. So there's not such the same need. There still needs to be a computer that's good enough to be able to like do the video, playing the videos. So this goes here, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. Oh gosh. So I'll get in a better one. These are so big. I found the I found a tiny thing. So we don't know yet, but if I try to place it in the middle, we will see if this is the right place. Anyway, then I will hopefully, let's put the one with plastic on underneath. So there. So the thing is that if we want this to be like further away from the connector, so the keyboard was like this, and then it was just like that here. So, but if we want to place it somewhere else, then we'll have to mess with the cable, and that seems kind of like hard. But at least we can use this to use the power button now. I might have to find out which it is. I thought also that the mute and these buttons, if I were to use it as some kind of media thing, and this we also don't want to short something in the motherboard. What we need to do is to connect the actual screen. I don't know if there's anything else. This connector over here would be this, which is a fingerprint reader, and this is just, there was plastic on top of here, but this is a mouse pad actually, how it looks, without the plastic over it. So
I wonder if there are any pins you can jump. It's a laptop, so it's not really designed for this.
Yeah, there are no pins, I assume, but there's a connector for the docking station, you know, and I'm sure those would be more accessible than trying to split this cable or something, or get this connector. So underneath there's the docking connector. So we could probably go that way. So I'm just thinking here, this is like,
Trusted Tutorial says hi.
hi, welcome. Yeah, so it was of course this way. Anyway, this one was
Trusted Tutorial
something
says
like
show
this.
us your ass.
What? Okay, so you are in YouTube, and that comment was removed from YouTube, but the TTS is too quick, and it caught it anyway. So I'll have to think about how to fix those things. So apparently YouTube censored that word. But yeah, and I also have to keep track of time. Yeah, so we have another hour. Let's do the screen now. And I have the power here too. So the screen just looks like this. It's very nice with the old electronics here attached. So very, very nice screen for a laptop. So there are like screw holes on the side here too, that was mounted to here on top and on the bottom. So I'm just trying to see how could I possibly put this without making stuff fall down on the back end of my desk. I guess you can't see it right now. I think I put another camera up last time. But now everything here, we had to have tape on here, and I put this screen as a weight to hold it down. We're going to attach this, and after we have attached this, right, there's a tiny metal thingy here. Where's the tiny metal thingy that's holding this down? Could it be in there? No. I was probably thinking I would throw it away, but I think I saved it. Yeah, and I have this here that I was going to read sometime. Well, I bought that like just when I started getting interested in this. There was actually two ones there. No. Well, it's here somewhere. I will look later. It's a bit of a mess. we were soldering the other day, and there end up things all over the place like this. I'm quite sure I didn't throw it out. But there's a metal that uses these two holes and holds it down, though it was attached to the plastic, I guess. So this one, and then we go and fold this down carefully, and you click into place. And this should be kind of attached here now. This actually helps it. So of course this have been through here before, but now it just makes this fall over. So let's put the keyboard up again, and this bit, and let's put this one in place. Maybe we should tighten those screws. We can have the screen like this, right? So now we have actually cooling to all the ships that needed it. We have the LEDs up here, and we need the power cable. I missed the power one. I think it's kind of easy though. So let's just get it underneath here. I'm just thinking, how was this? Right, I can see it. I can see it here as the hole. So it's been like this. So let's just get it up again. There's a screw hole there, so this is the bottom. That's how it goes, and screwed in place. And then we have the whole power for everything in there. So and this is on here, so I don't want to like kill it yet. I don't think this is anything to do with the keyboard logic, but still, we'll see. So LEDs, we should be able to see the LEDs and the screen. So let's get the power cable. And of course we don't have any keyboard and mouse from the keyboard, so we need external USB stuff. And they're just here. Since I put it all in a box, just plug in the power in here. And so, laptop power cable. Now we're plugging it into power here, and that didn't work. I should have screwed it to place. So now we have power. So is this cable at the right place? Will anything happen when we press the power button? So yeah, I think I will actually just put a bit of tape on this because it's kind of sharp, and I'm going to put it on the screen a lot, I think. So let's just make this less sharp. And less, well, shorting stuff out, metallic. So a bit more. So here. So there, now it can be wherever here. So let's loosen this one. Oh, I saw the lights. I managed to short something. I'm just fastening whatever. Let's turn the light off there. Mouse and keyboard. Right, the hard drive is not attached, remember? We need the hard drive too. So, my mouse out of the way. We can use this USB slot here now. This is a camera for camera. So here's a USB for the mouse, and then we're getting a keyboard. And we're going to turn it off again and attach the hard drive. So
Neil the Mispus says,
Cactus.
Cactus. So let's see. Before I put this keyboard in, let's just remember where is the hard drive. Pulling the power out again. I will have to move that. So if I put a screw under here, this will be attached. Is it worth it? Nah, not now, right? So this will go this direction underneath here, just in the front. So I think I can feel where it's supposed to be. That's the connector. It must be like this. So, yeah. So, I will lift it up a bit more. It is the right spot. There. Maybe it was attached. It's so very easy. You know, it's just a SATA connector. So then we need to attach the power again. There. And let's attach a keyboard now when I'm not lifting it. So USB. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just put it like a package like this with a screen. Maybe this won't be there. It can be a bit down. So will the power button work? It's actually, let's see. One of these is a LED that will light up when we manage to get power. So I could just remove the keyboard because it's annoying and actually short these. So easier way to start it since these are kind of big. Probably could solder on there too. So now we have windows. And the camera is not straight, but whatever. Windows. Maybe I won't use this one because but though I saw it here, so obviously I did not use it because I spent time on it, you know. So I'm actually looking at, yeah. So a lot of blurry icons. It's synced with my other computer. Let's test something. So what should we use it for? We have confirmed that it worked. We haven't attached the Wi-Fi antenna, so there a lot of them. There's a little plastic bit, so you can throw that away. Just one more plastic bit in here. Yeah, so Wi-Fi won't be very good We can attach the RJ45, the network instead. Oh, let's see. Have a cable there. So this is much nicer, because before we didn't have cooling, so I was like, oh my god, will I have to check the ships if they're too warm, you know? Now I know that there's a big thingy cooling it off. This is all metal. And there's a fan here spinning. It's kind of on not very high speed. Let's do Google. Or yeah. I forget that I have a keyboard over here, like typing on the laptop. It would be cool to have a touch screen on this now, right? So I remember when I had to select, do I want a powerful computer or do I want a touch screen? Because they didn't have touch screens on the computer that I wanted. So, what should we Google? Test. Just to see that we have internet. Before you go to Google, I guess we need to accept it. So test got speed test. Yeah, I don't want to run a speed test because my IP will be there. And I do have a IP that won't change very often, so so maybe we should like check YouTube. Because I was thinking maybe using this for video, or maybe we'll just let's accept YouTube. Cookies. It's not quick, right? And I'm feeling here it's starting to get hot. The fan has not increased the speed though. So this doesn't look like YouTube. It says try searching to get started. I'm going to F5 this. So if something is slow, it's not internet. It's the computer. So we got a bit more of the menu. I'm F5ing again. Try searching. So is this what we see when we haven't got anything? I don't think so. So let's search for Fixit42. And we didn't get anything here. Here we got Fixit. Well, we could go to this. Go and watch this stream here. So let's see if I can fix the light. So I wouldn't say the resolution is great here, but I mean it's JPEG. We don't have any antenna. No, right, we're using the cable now. That's not a problem. And since this is getting warm, I don't think it's a bad connection to the processor. I'm just feeling for heat. Yeah, and this bit here, just underneath here, where I put this cooling thingy here before, it's kind of warm, but it's getting spread out into the metal. Yeah, so I can see it's spinning on the computer. So what if we do 1080 here? And if we go max. And I'm trying to click it. That won't work very well. But it's a logical thing to do when you have a screen on the table, right? So yeah, so I could watch people on this. This is kind of funny. So if I click YouTube now, try searching to get started. What do I need to sign in? It's not like this one hasn't been signed in. Right. That one. And I don't use this email. But let's, yes, it's me. Yeah. Yeah, we want Dark Reader. Hello, Dark Reader. Celebrate 10 years. Oh gosh. What's this? Cookie Editor. Oh, it's installing Cookie Editor too. So this one hasn't been connected in a few months. But apparently there are updates to stuff. Wapalizer, Privacy Badger, it's all updating. So this is probably one reason why it was a bit slow, right? Tabs, sessions. Come on, YouTube. You're the one we want to test. Let's close the other tabs here. Yeah, so I've been thinking if this is good at decoding, we could use this as our TV PC because it's tiny. And yeah, it has VGA, and it's not HDMI, but it's the display port, you know, almost the same thingy. So why did it do this again? Okay, it's YouTube, of course. So let's do Fix-It42 Live. So it took that long time for it between the login. Oh my. Well, it's not its fault. It's not its fault. So we can watch a video here from Jen Hammond, for example, or we can watch Nutty's something, or whatever. So the angle when I'm watching like this, that's not good. You're supposed to be like more in front of it. Okay, so I scrolled apparently. So let's click the video.
So 5 years ago, this open source container registry application had a vulnerability. And in this video, we'll walk through and showcase that vulnerability.
Yeah. So let's test putting a normal YouTube video on normal size here and everything. We could also test Netflix, but then someone will complain, right? I think John Hammond would think this is okay for 2 seconds, right? So, I can see myself in the preview of OBS on my screen.
Cypher Enigma says,
:D. I was going to say good choice in testing content.
Yeah. I was at the top of the list, right? So my only problem with him is that he makes so much stuff I hardly have time to see it all. He's efficient content creator. A lot of things.
Easy on the eyes too low.
Yeah. So he's got a menu all over him. So it's saying 1080, and it's apparently not like laggy or whatever. It's okay. Let's connect the Wi-Fi antennas, right, and unplug that thing and see if it just continues to play. And the bad quality that you're seeing, it's because of this camera, you know, and it's zoomed and it's the light and everything. Because if I just click here, it will adjust the light for whatever is on the screen right now. So apparently there's Kelly on this one now. But I've been thinking about that too. This could be Kelly too. It could be anything. Do you have any suggestions? Also, the light. Let's see if I move this a bit. You can see that the lights are on here. And if we put this thing on top here, it should be a bit like prettier lights. The tiny square LEDs. Maybe they're blurry enough. They're not square.
Do you already have a Proxmox?
No, but I would think that I would want a more powerful computer than this one. For that. This is just a 10-year-old laptop. But it can handle a video at least. And we don't know how well the cooling is attached to the GPU. I'll see if I can. I mean, we only have this.
Well, okay,
screw.
maybe that's a bit old.
Yeah. So this one, I could attach something here with a screw to press on this to hold this down a bit better, because this I killed the poor metal there. So these are the speakers that we heard the audio from. Here and here. Yeah. So let's just move this up a bit. And be evil to the thing and attach the Wi-Fi antennas while it's running. So I think I put a note somewhere on what color should go where. But I don't think it's like they're different or anything. So, yeah, there's a bit of tape on this one too. So I think there's actually 5 antennas, which is a bit funny. Is there one on the Bluetooth module? No, it's just tiny here. And now you can see how dark it looks. We can turn the lights on again so you can see better. So we don't want to short stuff on the motherboard, so I'm a bit off to the side here, just untangling the cables. So these have all been at the top of the screen, this bit, and these attached to one of these 4 antenna spots here. So yeah, this is the bend of the lid. So maybe even if I had looked at these, I would have seen where it got in. I think somewhere on one side and some on the other side. So this is one. Then we have I think the red and the blue probably went to this one. So let's do the red one to the red one here. So let's see if it continues playing if we unplug it. Well, it'll of course take it a little bit. Click. So we have red antenna, then we have the blue one. Blue Wi-Fi antenna. Well, let's do it the same direction here. Come on, where's the middle of it? It's a bit bent, you know. Oh my, I'm blind. So over here, let's make sure that it looks good. They're blue. And then we have this, which also, does it look like it's round and everything? Yeah, so it should fit. I'm just being blind. Let's see where it is again. So different height of the microscope. So let's see now. So put it straight here. There. It's kind of tiny. Could I be in the right spot? So one attached in 1 second and no, there. The other was more finicky. There. So we have, we have Wi-Fi antenna. Actually, that's kind of nice to test with one connected, right? So I'm going to pull out the let's pull out the card here. And this one has been connected to the Wi-Fi here, so it should be connecting. If I use the right one, right? So now it's white again. I'm trying to click on the phone to make it adjust the light. Whatever. So the video just didn't pause. It didn't pause at all. I'm just checking the caching here. So will it pass this point here? Let's click somewhere else. And then I will have to watch the video for real. With audio. So, do we have Wi-Fi? Connecting. So I'm curious about this, that it has 2 Wi-Fis. You know, 2 Wi-Fi cards. Is that normal in laptops to have 2 Wi-Fi cards? So if we move this again, we have this Wi-Fi card and we have this. And what are they normally used for? By the way, that one was kind of warm. This isn't warm. This is intensely hot. Well, also, we can read what it says. So, here we have this one is Ericsson. This is a Swedish one. And the other one is Intel. Wireless. So what are they used for? Did we connect the wires to one that is not used? Is this for phone? Is this a phone? Ericsson makes phones. So let's connect these two and see if we get more internet. I can't see the display, it's this angle I'm trying to. No Wi-Fi networks found is what it says now. So it's swept from connecting to no Wi-Fi networks found. And this is different because it has only 1 point and 2 cables. Okay? So wasn't there a 5th one? Am I like, yeah, there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. Maybe I was thinking of that. So we have gray and white, and I don't know which is which. And I don't know if it matters. Yeah, it says main and aux. So what would you think? White or gray? I would think white is main. Let's just test it. It's not like it's... Ouch, that's hot. Ouch. And this one is hot too. Well, let's move this a bit. So here you can see the dirt that was on this board. I didn't apparently wash this one really. So it's very warm. So I think I will actually need some tool. So this is the back end of the toothbrush we used to brush stuff with. It's not straight. I could turn it all off. They have to be just in the right place, you know. And they're rotating. So I think this is straight at least. Is that in the right place? So I need to like feel with my fingers. It's still warm. This was harder than expected. So I'm not sure if they are different. I think they're the same. So let's look. So trying to bend them so I can look at the other side, which is like the opposite of what I was doing. So, oh, that's clean. That's so clean. Look at that. Oh gosh. Yeah, so this one has probably had a bit of chocolate milk and some stuff. So I think I will clean that one later. That's the one I tried to attach, by the way. Let's try the other one just to see if it's... Oh, that was easy. It could be different. I don't think they were. Let's try this one here. So the video is still like trying to do something. Yeah, so this feels like it's not possible. Let's look at the connector here. So this looks very different from the other one, but it's mostly dirt, right? So let's see if I can like... Maybe I need a needle for this, because it's so tiny. This is too thick, is it? Yeah. I need a needle. Yeah, my thinnest screwdriver will probably do it. It's like this. We'll see. How does it look like compared to this? So I can't see this even. Yeah. So there's stuff in here. I'm just feeling it doesn't help to try and do it underneath here, because let's actually do it a bit up.
Theo says,
Fix it. What are you up to?
Hi. So look here, this is kind of dirty. This is a antenna for a Wi-Fi card in this laptop that's pulled apart on my desk. It's kind of dirty, look. So this is a laptop that my kids used when they were tiny, so it's been like spilled on a lot. So this is its second life as a not laptop. So I don't want to pull the ring out, you know? Couldn't get it down, so we'll see if I can get some stuff out of here. Ah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that is tiny.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like. This is... And we've actually found Wi-Fi again. So let's see if we can connect that other cable. Meaning this one. Just go on feeling instead here and hope I don't burn my fingers. So I know how easy the other one was. Yeah, I think I need the microscope. So we were closer, I think. So my god, it's tiny and it's hard to hit the right place. So this screwdriver is like 0.5 millimeter. So it's not a big hair. I think the space in this is like maybe 1 millimeter. So I'll rotate it like that. We'll see there's something in there, right? We got some stuff on there. So it was more fun until this, right? Always there's a tiny problem. Let's see here.
Feeblecacker says, what all cameras do you have set up for this?
That's actually a S7 phone. And then this microscope and that's a A68 Sony camera. So will this be enlargement? No. This didn't help. So let's put it down here again. So that the ring is supposed to be black. So I might just I watched like most parts. Oh, the video is running. The video is running. So it's running again. Oh, that's a robot. So apparently it connected to Wi-Fi. It's connected now. Meaning that was the main antenna. Also, these antennas go to one thing. There's tape here still. With some plastic, whatever. No, it's actually not one thing, I think. It's two things. I'll have to explore this. So, let's see. We just get rid of this tape here. They're attached here too. So these are supposed to be like in the same place. Like this. I just wanted to get rid of the thing here. Oh, it's glued. I think it's glued. It's a bit stuck here. Yeah. So we don't know now if it's this antenna or that antenna. We could remove one of the network cards to see which one is which. Do we care? The important thing is that from this or possibly the other two here that are just on the side of the table here, it's able to do Wi-Fi 1080p video, which is kind of the test, right? So it is at 1080p quality. So what else do we want to test? Do you have any suggestions? What should we build? Like, if we turn this light off again because it looks kind of bad.
Neo the Mispis says,
Video.
What you making?
We're just about to say, what do you want to make of this? Because as you can see, the screen is like, let's say it's 5mm on each side here, to the edge of the metal frame here. That was like in the middle of the laptop. There's nothing left of the plastic. It's just this metal base thingy. That's all that's here. And we could just like put a thin layer of some material on top and bottom. We could like just like glue the screen
Cypher
on there,
Enigma says,
Have you done any IoT projects? You could use this a nice little home assistant server and then add stuff like Zigbee, etc.
Yeah, but I don't think I would like to have this like I mean, you should have something where you need a screen, right? It's a kind of big screen. Yeah, also we can see the light. The light of the screen. Yeah, so I'll have to think. So I was thinking one alternative is to use it but then we don't really use the screen, and to have it like a media PC in our living room connected to our projector. And other alternatives are to just use it like make some kind of server of it where we don't really use the screen either. I could just have it like a watching videos. I could like if I put more like a bit on this side and have this like up, then I could like fasten it on the side of my bed and have it like a TV there. So many things you could do. And now we didn't use this one really to start it. I just connected randomly these pins here, which is the connector to the keyboard. So it would be kind of nice to see if we could actually use these. I could of course solder connectors to here, but we couldn't. I mean, we would need a longer cable here. I don't think you can buy those cables. And also this connector is the worst. You just put it in here and it's, I don't know where it's supposed to be even. So if we click now, let's make sure you can see the screen again. So there and there and there. So if we were to click like unmute now, can we unmute him? No, we actually, since we don't know where we're at, we turned it off, you know, because the power button is here. Yeah. So it restarted. I randomly just clicked these with some metal like this to start it before. So we need to solve this too, this problem of starting it. So it's a bit of a mess, you know, that you don't know what you're pressing, what key. It would be cool to know. I guess I will have to disassemble more of this, though I think it's melted plastic here, you know. And if we break it, it's broken. So that means deciding not to use this at all. So I did saw this off, because I thought it would be nice to have, like, if it's a media thing. I don't know what to do with it. We can have it as a server. Sure, we could have it as a home server. Maybe that's a good thing, to put it on a wall and have a screen. So let's be a bit methodical about the where did I put that glasses thingy? There. Put this back. So a power or whatever cord I had in the book. Alright. So let's see which ones do we connect for power, right? So everything is connected as it's supposed to be, except for the speaker that's fallen. Meaning we should attach these. They're plastic, so they shouldn't short anything, but still. That's why I taped this, that's metal, so it doesn't short anything. So let's try and be smart here, and we could microscope this even. Moving. Can we do this? Nah. Mic in the same place as the microscope. So let's go that one. And let's find the connectors. there. So you can see the metal, and if we were to hold, are there ones that we can see are different first? None looks special, like extra wide or something. So I'm going to hold to the end one here. Then I'm going to short it to others. Do you think we can do this? I could just drag it slowly. Yeah, so I don't think that's a connection. So I'm kind of thinking it's most likely one of the edges, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's try the other edge. Oh gosh, this was hard to film. Maybe it's enough without the microscope. Well, I don't want to put any weight, you know, on the keyboard. Or on the screen, I mean. This is where a keyboard is supposed to be. So let's just do this with holding that one, which fell. Let's just do this first of all. And also I think I'll pull the power out and pull it back in. Make sure it's like from the start. So randomly, I'm a bit tired of it. Come on, just start now, please. Randomly like this. So one of these will be, or two, shorting them will be the button, you know. Oh. Right. I definitely have connectors for these. I definitely do. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, I'm actually supposed to stop streaming. Right, so in 30 minutes, I will cut my 16-year-old kid's hair. So, or I guess you shouldn't say kid when they're kind of big teens, right? So, let's just see if we get it started once more. Because last time I randomly clicked something like this and it started. So let's disconnect the power like this, easier than messing with that one. So leave it for a few seconds. And I'm connecting it again. So I'm making sure that everything is connected as it's supposed to be. And then we try and see, we can always do this thing again, which is kind of annoying that I managed to turn it off when I wanted to try the other buttons. So there, I think it was there when I started it. Oh, I clicked twice. So this might be the correct position. It might also not be. So when it starts, let's try the other buttons to see if anything works. That's kind of the test now. And then I will go and be with my kids. So I'm going to like wrong mouse. That's for this one. Let's check a bit who's online. Oh, it's a streamer I don't know. So we will be raiding a new person. That's interesting. Yeah, I have probably, yeah, so I'm following. I have been there, like, I have, let's see. Yeah. But not recently. Let's see. I'm copying the name, so we're ready. Come on, computer. Let's turn the light off. So we have a mouse pointer here. It's just not all the way there yet. And I'm having ads on this channel. So I'm preparing here. It would be nice to test that last thing. So we have a... Come on. I'm not alone doing this, at least. Well, now I'm just going to start again. Oh boy. Just seeing it, you know, or faking it, and you start. Right, let's copy this full path. It's doing updates, that's why it's slow. And I have a promise to my kid. So we're going to get his haircut. Right, so I need a dash there. So for YouTube, I'm going to send the link to the Twitch channel that we're going to raid on Twitch. And this says 100% complete, meaning it should be done. Come on. So I want to get to testing the volume buttons and see if this is the correct position. Let's carefully look how the position is. It is like in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. There, it's kind of like the same distance on both sides, which would be logical if it's the right position, you know? So will it turn off when I click the mute button this time? That's the question. That's what happened. So now we have a solution to the problem. Why is his computer so slow? It wasn't only Firefox updating, it was downloading stuff too. Windows update. Restarting. Yes, I think it's time, since I promised my kids that I would do stuff with them at 17, and it's already 7 past. So I'm going to send the raid, and we will have to continue with this one next time. And if you have any suggestions, you know, there's a Discord. Let's send some. I'll take some images and put them there, and ask if anyone has a suggestion. I haven't done much on there lately. I'm a bad Discord person. I'm not typing a lot on Discord. I should do more. So I'm going to send the raid here.
Neil the Mispus says
B7H30.
Yeah. So what do you think? Say in Discord what do you want me to do with this one? Do you have suggestions? And if it's the home server thing, you can send me like links and stuff there, right? And I can check it out. Because that's might be the coolest thing, to put this in a nice like flat thing on the wall, and just have it like in home server. Unfortunately, not with a touchscreen. That would have been better, you know. It's not a touchscreen. So is it starting now? We can test it in 2 seconds. I'm giving it to 1 minute more. It has 1 minute to 10 past. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So, Discord suggestions. I will put a few images on this in some group there, and you're welcome to join the Discord if you're not already there. Let's actually Discord there.
Bar touchscreens leave fingerprints tongue. No need for that, huh?
Okay, but having something mounted nicely on a wall and then you have a keyboard you have to attach to change something. That's not good, right? That's annoying. Bluetooth keyboard. Maybe Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth in. Is a laptop, you know? But yeah. So I'm sending. Yeah, but then
Could
what's
just
the
remote
use
into
for
it
the
to control
screen?
it?
To check like, well, the temperature in the living room is this. I think our heater of the house has like an IP address, so I could probably connect to that. I don't know how though. If it has Wi-Fi or if it's supposed to connect something, you know. It's not in a good location. It's like no internet in the bathroom. Two thick walls, right?
But take care, smile, smile.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Lucy. Did the raid go? No, I didn't. I just pasted I copied that and then I pasted that. So now we're doing the raid, and now it started. Do you think we will have time to do it? I don't think we'll get YouTube up in a few seconds here.
True.
Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, it would be kind of cool to have a display, but I would want to communicate with it too. Not just remotely, but actually physically. But Bluetooth could be the solution there, but then you would have to charge Bluetooth. Yeah, all those things. So we're raiding Arash or something, and he's doing Track Me. So we're getting beeps.
Fix it 42 wave.
Yes, I'm leaving the raid going here. We'll see how far it gets. So we have this attached now, which might make it just turn off or whatever. Or it might be constantly muting and unmuting the audio. I don't know. We have a few seconds more here. I don't think we will get the screen up in time. I will send you an image. Yeah, so it's slowly starting here. So bye everybody, and thank you very much for today. I'm going to cut my kids' hair.